Hello, and welcome officially to the Lavender Gray, where we cover commentary, reaction videos, books, films, and more. So today we're going to be covering the new Lay song. It's called Run Back to You. It's featuring Lauv. We're going to go Lauv. I have been a huge fan of Lay ever since he's been in EXO. I'm still a OT9 girly, still have my hopes for Lay to return, even though I know it won't happen. A girl can dream, okay? And as for this Lauv man, we're gonna go, you know what? We're just gonna go with Lauv. As for him, I've never listened to any of his solo songs before. I don't know if he does exclusively collaboration music or if he does have solo songs. I only know of him because he's collaborated with other artists and I've heard his name in passing. Alright, so without further ado, we're gonna get right into the video. Already, I'm really enjoying this sort of like vaporwave style that we have going on. You can see Lay's little logo in the U. I think that's a really nice little feature that's there. And I really like the sort of color palette that we're working with. This nice dusk sunset theme. It's like one of my favorite things ever. All right, we got blonde Lay. Blonde Lay has returned, and I can't really figure out the setting of where we're at right now just because I am not a GeoGuessr expert. But based off of the palm trees, I would say we're probably in California, near an ocean, maybe Florida. Maybe they're two Florida men singing about love.
I always wake up in the deep end. Why do I do this every weekend?
Okay, already. I'm enjoying the English subtitles on the screen. It's very nice, very friendly, accessible. And we've already shifted to nighttime. And if you look at that car, it has a California license plate. So I was correct. It is filmed in California, or at least it's set in California.
I guess I should've kept my defense.
Okay, already we've got some fog. It's still dusk. The timeline is changing a little bit on the time of day, but we can assume that it is dusk, fitting true to the theme.
Alright, we always say that we should be friends and cross the line.
Okay. I'm enjoying the lyrics so far. Seems like we're setting up for a romance, which given the title, Run Back to You, it's implied that there is a romantic person that you want to run back to. And I'm also really enjoying Lay's outfit. Lay has always been really good at having outfits and or costumes that sort of fit the theme. If you've seen any of his solo work, you're probably very familiar with his style when it comes to not only choreography but also, you know, appearance. So I'm already enjoying it. It's a very light-hearted, sort of like college-esque outfit that we're working with. Alright, so we got some film overlay. Maybe we're going back in time. Maybe there's gonna be some cut scenes that we go back to of a girl. I'm pretty certain that Valkyrie said that she makes a cameo in this music video. I think it's Valkyrie. So we're gonna get a romantic interest introduced at some point. Maybe on film.
You said,
Okay.
let's play it safe. I said,
I like that sort of cut to daytime because the saturation of the film really highlights his outfit. Really nice and blue.
yeah, that's okay. Next
Wow. Oh, and we're getting some rainbows too. Maybe I should change my my lights in the back to sort of fit the vibe.
back at my place. I said I'll give you space. No way.
Okay, So it seems like we have a sort of relationship dynamic where, I don't know, maybe there's some avoidant styles. It seems like this person doesn't want him to be over all the time. And he's kind of like, no, I want to be over all the time. And I'm sure it's probably mutual, but right now, since we're only getting his side of the story, it kind of feels a little one-sided. Also, we're going to a new location. Where could we possibly be?
All I do is run back to you. Why
There's the
we
thing!
keep making the same mistakes?
He said the thing! Okay. So, obviously, something went wrong. Why do I always run back to you? Why do I always make the same mistakes? Not just I make the same mistakes. Why do we make the same mistakes? So whatever is happening, it's a misconnection and it's mutual. So that's good. That's good.
Cross my heart and come back to you. Why we keep making the same mistakes?
Okay. I'm liking this little bridge that we have leading into the chorus. I assume the chorus is coming next. But already I'm really enjoying the colors. The beat is very nice and light. Because, you know, you can get a love song that's like, I hate you. But this is a nice sort of like light-hearted one. It doesn't seem like it was anything serious, you know? Okay, a little dance break, a little ooh 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 ooh. I can get down with some ooh 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 ooh. It's not a memorable chorus in the sense of the lyrics being incredible, but the beat is catchy, so it'll catch on. There's still substance in the song, just not in the chorus. And that's okay. That's okay. It feels very American pop and not so much like K-pop, Chinese pop. But that's okay. We are also singing it in English and featuring a presumably English artist. I don't know this Lauv's origin of singing, but I assume he's a predominantly English singing artist.
Same mistakes.
Okay. Oh, there he was. Okay, I feel like this was a really fun music video to record. You just go in the street. Maybe they didn't even block off the street. They just kind of like, hey, we're going to record. And if a car comes by, you just got to run away really fast. But it seems like with verse 2, we're introducing our friend Lauv. Oh, there's the sunset scene that we've seen twice so far. Okay, here's the man.
Our friends, they say that it's a problem.
Okay. Already, I'm enjoying the grass. We're getting like orange colors introduced, a lot of orange and green, some complementary colors. I'm also enjoying the nail polish on Lauv. It's a pretty color. Our friends say that it's a problem. Okay. I'm intrigued.
'Cause that's the reason that we lost some.
Okay, not good. You're losing friends over a relationship. It does happen. I can attest to it. It does happen. It's not a good thing. Sometimes.
We swear that we don't do this often. Alright.
Okay, we don't do what often? Fight? Let me at him!
Next day we're mixing gin and toxic without the light.
Next day, we mixing gin and toxic without the lights. I think that was intentional instead of gin and tonic because it seems like they have some sort of toxic relationship that they haven't quite manifested as such, but their friends, ex-friends, have obviously noticed and they're taking note. Okay, I like that. That's a good writing style, a nice little sprinkle.
Lights. You said
Okay, but the vibes of the video are like very lighthearted and quirky, but the context of the lyrics is very Like, it's surface level, but like there's a lot implied there. That's a loaded relationship. That is loaded. That is like a 7-layer burrito dip of shit.
Let's play it safe.
Okay, now we're playing it safe though, but the gin and toxic. Without the lights on. Do you know how dangerous it is to walk around with a glass bottle without the lights on? Especially if you're like me and you have bad eyesight? That's a dangerous recipe.
I said, yeah, that's okay. Next, back at my place.
Okay, okay. A lot to unpack here. We're going into the bridge again. I really like this sort of like spinning, revolving camera trick that we're doing. The panning between like the open field, the running, the spinning. Very light, very buoyant. Maybe I'm like couch doctor therapist here, but something is awry in this relationship and I'm just waiting. I'm spinning around in a field waiting to find out what it is.
I said I'll give you space. No way. All I do is run back to you.
Okay, I'm liking the harmonization with Lay. So now we have Lauv singing the chorus. We have Lay harmonizing. I don't know if this Lauv man was harmonizing in the first chorus. I think I was more distracted by the lyrics. We'll see.
Why we keep making the same mistakes? Cross my
Oh, okay. There's the cameo. There she is. Interesting. Huh. I wonder how that happened. I want to know more about that.
heart and come back to you. Why we keep making the same mistakes?
Wow. What a small world. I say that like I know her personally. I do not. I never watched her streams, but I'm really curious how that happened. Like genuinely, in a positive sense. I'm genuinely curious how that happened. I want to know if there's a possibility of me getting involved in something like that. You know, I have a degree in film and multimedia production. You know, I could be very put me in, coach. I could be a very good asset for you. Lay and Lauv, LNL, LHL, Lay Hannah Lauv. You know, it rolls off the tongue. Just consider it. However, comma, LVL, level up. It's all intentional. I just have to change my name. Okay. I saw that Lay posted a choreography style YouTube TikTok challenge, but I didn't watch it because I wanted it to be like a raw reaction to me listening to the music video and listening to the song. But I wonder if this is that. Oh, here we go. Is that what we're doing? Okay, no, it is not. Interesting. I just wasn't expecting that. Like, I saw her post about it on Twitter, but I was expecting like B-roll with like a relationship and not like recording a dance challenge in a studio. But interesting. Is she the girl that's being talked about in the song? Okay, we got memories together on the bridge. Maybe we'll learn more.
Memories together,
Okay.
you stay on my mind every time we drifted away.
Okay, so we're drifting away. We want to be rekindled somehow. And I assume we're about to get hit with some epic B-roll.
Yeah.
And we're back at nighttime. I think we're like outside of that neighborhood because there's the fog again.
Melodies forever playing on rewind. Call me if you wanna make the same mistake.
Oh, okay. Call me if you want to make the same mistakes. It's a cute song and I know it's lighthearted. I'm just I'm trying to get it out of my mind. Okay, get it. Okay, that was cute. We had like both of them panning back and forth to dancing. They weren't together at all the time, but okay, that's nice. It's a nice little cut. Okay, so we called her and we're making the same mistakes, but I don't see anything wrong happening. I don't see the gin and toxic. So when is it coming? I really like the outro. I'm only pausing for fair use sake, but I really like the harmonization at the end. Okay, so let's unpack what we just watched, okay? So that was Lay and Lauv, Run Back to You, featuring a little Valkyrie cameo. The song is obviously about love. It's not unrequited love. It's love where they were a bit too passionate, mayhaps even toxic, and they're gonna run back to each other and make the same mistakes. In terms of song lyrics, which lyrics don't super matter to me because I'm not a native Korean speaker, nor am I proficient and fluent in Korean, so I don't always care about the lyrics and how they hold in comparison to what we're being shown and, you know, the accompanied music that we're listening to, the instrumentals behind it. But something about these lyrics are just rubbing me the wrong way. Gin and toxic, we're gonna run back to each other and make the same mistakes. All of our friends left us. We have no more friends, but we don't have a choice but to run back to each other to make the same mistakes. It's just rubbing me the wrong way. Maybe it's because I've been in situations like that. But all lyrics aside, it's a cute music video. I like the color grading that's happening. There's a lot of really nice saturation and contrast, between the grass being green and the sun being orange. Those are really nice complementary colors that go together. And when you have two artists that are wearing sort of like blue and gray with like fancy tattoos or like bright hair, it really helps to highlight them and accentuate them in the story. And of course, they're going to be the main focus. It's a music video, they're singing, but I really like storytelling behind music videos, and I think that when it's done really well, it can help to really, accentuate the message that's being told, because not all music has to have a message, but when you are creating a song with the focus of it having a message, it's really important to, sort of carry that message in like a music video blanket. And I think the proverbial music video blanket was very nice, very uplifting, very colorful, very happy, but the lyrics just didn't super match that. It seems they're both very blissful and very, I don't want to say naive, because they're well aware that they're both making mistakes. Once again, with the reference of the gin and toxic, because that was really the most that we heard about the relationship. They were starting to drift apart, and then he wants to stay over, but she doesn't think it's a good idea because they're just going to make the same mistake again. I think in terms of the substance of the relationship compared to the song, there could have been more embellishment, especially with like the memories. And we had the perfect lead up for it as well, because at the beginning we got hit with like a little snippet of like color grading on like a film. So I was really expecting, like Valkyrie to come out and start recording stuff, and then like, ooh, a little film rolls out, and oh, it's magically developed because Hollywood magic, and it has like a bunch of like, you know, cute videos and pictures of them that their friends took, and they're with their friends, and then over time the friends are gone and they're gonna have to start taking the pictures on their own and stuff like that. And I just didn't get that. I didn't get that. But that's okay. That's okay, because for most people, you're not even gonna watch the music video, and you're gonna have no idea what's happening in the music video compared to the song. But in terms of the collaboration itself between Lauv and Lay, I think they have a really nice voice combination together. They both sing in pretty typical ranges. It seems like Lauv sings like slightly lower, maybe like a quarter octave, half octave lower than Lay, and they can both harmonize pretty decently against each other, so it has a nice balance. There was a lot of really beautiful like vocal harmonies that were happening that were subtle, but you know, they really helped to bring out that sort of bouncy feeling of the song. Like the song felt really bouncy and round, and you can sort of see that with the spinning around that they do in the field. You know how the camera pans and how Lay is like quite literally spinning around. I think that was set up to really help the song in terms of how well they blend together. In terms of would I listen again, this would probably not be a song that I would put on a playlist to go to the gym. This would also probably not be on a playlist that I would put on to drive to go see someone that I'm romantically interested in. However, like a drive on the road, or like putting on some makeup, I could see it. But in terms of the replayability, I think it might get frustrating to listen to it over and over again because of how static it feels. Like, it's a very bouncy song, it's very well rounded, but it's very same mistakes. And I almost feel like that Same Mistakes should be the title of the song and not Run Back to You. But I also do like that the title isn't so cut and dry to just Same Mistakes, because that sounds very as a title. And I think Run Back to You, especially with the little acronym that's present, is a lot lighter of a title, a lot easier on the tongue. But I mean, I would listen to it again. I'm not gonna hate it. I'm not gonna write it off. It's not my favorite song. It's not my favorite collaboration. However, it is not a bad song. Maybe over time I'll introduce like an official The Lavender Gray song grading scale that I have, and I'll rate the songs out of 1 to 10, because I don't want to just like throw a 4 out and be like, okay, that's a 4, but I also don't want to be like, oh, that's a 6. I need like a proper grading system for this. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I like to focus on not only like the people that are in the video, because obviously I'm gonna rate this video a little higher because it does have Lay in it, but I also want to focus on like the color symbolism, you know, what's being said, what's being told, what the story is. Does the story from the video match? How does the video help to emphasize the story? If it does, if it doesn't, what is it trying to say in comparison to the lyrics? The harmony, the beat, the vibes, you know, all of it. So let me know what you think in the comments, please, and thank you. And if you've enjoyed this video and you want to watch more of my content, I also make videos over at hannah_the_hermit if you're interested in Elder Scrolls gaming Let's Plays. And I also have a podcast called The Lucky One Podcast, where we talk about K-pop, current events, and just random things that happen in my life. We've been on a really big K-pop kick over there. I ended up making a fan edit of Can You Feel My Heart by Bring Me the Horizon and Heartbeat by 2 PM. And I only have the editing process posted on YouTube because YouTube was not a fan of that music video, so that can be viewed over for free on the Patreon, which you should be able to find the link for that on any of my socials. But yeah, if you're interested in subscribing, leaving a like, or commenting, please do. Your support is appreciated, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.